Have you been waking up feeling drained despite getting your full 8 hours of sleep? As a geriatric sleep specialist with over 3 decades of experience, I've discovered something surprising about why so many seniors struggle with poor sleep quality. The culprit isn't always your age or health conditions, it's often the everyday items sitting right next to your bed. Meet Margaret, 76, from Boston. She battled exhaustion and restless nights for years until we identified 7 common objects in her bedroom that were secretly sabotaging her rest. After removing these items, she experienced the best sleep she'd had in decades. "I feel 15 years younger," she tells me, "and I never would have guessed such simple changes could make such a difference." Today, I'll reveal these 7 seemingly harmless items that could be draining your energy and disrupting your sleep. Before we begin, share your city in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more evidence-based wellness tips for seniors. Let's start with the most surprising item, one that many seniors keep near their bed for safety, but might actually be doing more harm than good. 1. Overly bright nightlights. Let's talk about something that might surprise you: your nightlight. As a sleep specialist, I often hear my senior patients say they keep bright lights on at night for safety. It's a natural concern. No one wants to risk a fall during those midnight trips to the bathroom. But here's what many don't realize. That bright nightlight might be the very reason you're not getting the restful sleep you deserve. Recent research from the National Institute on Aging reveals something crucial about how our bodies respond to light as we age. After 60, our eyes become more sensitive to light, yet many seniors unknowingly use nightlights that are far too bright. The science behind this is fascinating. Exposure to bright light at night can reduce your melatonin production by up to 40%. Melatonin isn't just your sleep hormone, it's also a powerful antioxidant that supports your immune system and brain health. Let me share a story about John, a 78-year-old retired teacher from Minnesota. Like many seniors, he kept bright lights on all night, worried about falling. "I thought brighter was safer," he told me during our first consultation. John was experiencing frequent nighttime wakings and morning headaches, not realizing his bright nightlights were the culprit. We worked together to find a better solution, installing motion-activated amber lights at ankle height along his path to the bathroom. The results were remarkable. Within just 2 weeks, John reported sleeping through the night for the first time in years. His morning headaches disappeared, and he felt more energetic during the day. The good news is that there are simple, affordable solutions that can keep you both safe and well-rested. First, consider switching to amber or red nightlights. These wavelengths don't suppress melatonin like blue or white light does. Place them at baseboard level to light your path while avoiding direct eye exposure. Motion sensor lights are another excellent option, providing light only when you need it. Many of my patients find great success with light strips under their bed frame or along the baseboards leading to the bathroom. For those concerned about cost, these changes don't have to be expensive. A basic amber nightlight costs about the same as a regular one, and the improvement in your sleep quality is priceless. Some Medicare Advantage plans even cover the cost of home safety modifications, including proper lighting solutions. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate nighttime lighting, it's to find the right balance between safety and sleep quality. Have you noticed how different types of light affect your sleep? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might help other seniors find their perfect lighting solution. Now, let's move on to our next sleep-disrupting item, one that nearly everyone keeps within arm's reach of their bed. Second, electronic devices. Let's talk about something that's become a constant companion for many seniors: our electronic devices. As a doctor specializing in senior health, I've noticed an interesting trend. More and more of my patients over 65 are keeping their phones, tablets, and even TVs right next to their beds. While staying connected with family and having entertainment at your fingertips might seem comforting, these devices could be seriously impacting your sleep and health. A recent study from the Mayo Clinic specifically focused on adults over 60 revealed something alarming. Seniors who use electronic devices before bed take 52% longer to fall asleep and experience 38% less deep sleep than those who don't. But it's not just about sleep quality. For seniors with pacemakers or other medical devices, keeping electronics too close to the bed can interfere with these vital medical equipment, something many of my patients were surprised to learn. Let me share Barbara's story. At 73, she kept her smartphone on her nightstand to stay in touch with her grandchildren and used her tablet to read before bed. "I thought I was being modern and keeping up with the times," she told me, but she was experiencing unexplained fatigue, morning headaches, and her pacemaker readings were irregular. When we discovered her devices were the culprit, we made some simple changes. The transformation in her sleep quality and energy levels was remarkable. The science behind this is clear. The blue light from these devices disrupts your natural sleep cycle more severely as you age. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that after 60, our eyes become more sensitive to this type of light, making it harder for our bodies to produce the melatonin we need for restful sleep. Additionally, the electromagnetic fields, EMF, from these devices can interfere with medical equipment many seniors rely on. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your devices entirely. Here are some practical solutions that have worked wonders for my senior patients. Keep your phone and tablets at least 6 feet from your bed. This distance significantly reduces EMF exposure. If you need your phone nearby for emergencies, put it in airplane mode. Replace bedtime tablet reading with a good old-fashioned book or an e-reader with e-ink technology, which doesn't emit blue light. For those who love watching TV before bed, try moving it out of your bedroom entirely. Many of my patients have found that this simple change not only improved their sleep, but also created a more peaceful bedroom environment. If you must keep a TV in your bedroom, use a timer to shut it off automatically. Has anyone else noticed how their sleep changes when they keep their devices at a distance? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might help others in our senior community make positive changes. Now, let's move on to our next sleep disruptor, one that might surprise you with its impact on both your safety and sleep quality. 3. Sharp objects. Here's a safety concern that many seniors overlook: sharp objects near the bed. As a geriatric specialist, I've seen how items like scissors, letter openers, or even knitting needles kept on nightstands can pose unexpected risks, especially for those of us dealing with vision changes or balance issues that come with aging. What might seem convenient during the day can become a serious hazard during those nighttime trips to the bathroom. According to recent data from the National Council on Aging, over 30% of seniors experience some form of night vision difficulty, and nearly 40% have balance concerns that increase after dark. These statistics become even more significant when we consider that many falls occur during nighttime hours. Sharp objects near the bed add an unnecessary risk to an already challenging situation. Let me share Martha's story. A vibrant 75-year-old from Denver who loved keeping her crafting supplies close at hand. "I've been a knitter for 50 years, she told me, and I always kept my needles and scissors on my nightstand. One night, while reaching for her water glass, she accidentally knocked over her craft basket. The resulting fall could have been much worse if those sharp items had been involved." This wake-up call led to a complete reorganization of her bedroom space. Working with Martha, we developed a practical solution that maintained her independence while enhancing her safety. We created a dedicated crafting station in her bedroom, but importantly, away from her immediate sleeping area. We used a small rolling cart with drawers. Everything remained accessible during the day, but could be safely tucked away at night. The top drawer was reserved for items she might need during the night, like her reading glasses or a book, while sharp objects were stored in lower drawers. The key to successful bedroom organization for seniors isn't about eliminating the things you love. It's about finding safer ways to keep them organized. Consider using closed containers or drawers for sharp objects instead of open baskets. Place frequently used items at a comfortable height to avoid stretching or bending. Most importantly, keep the path from your bed to the bathroom completely clear of any potential hazards. Many of my senior patients have found that this kind of thoughtful organization not only improves their safety, but also helps them sleep better, knowing they're in a safer environment. The peace of mind that comes from a well-organized, hazard-free space can significantly impact your sleep quality and overall energy levels. Have you taken a look at what's on your nightstand lately? Share in the comments what items you keep near your bed. Your insights might help others identify potential hazards they hadn't considered. Now let's discuss another common bedroom item that might be disturbing your peace more than you realize. Fourth, work documents / books. Even in retirement, many seniors find themselves surrounded by paperwork, medical documents, bills, and those books we promise ourselves we'll read before bed. As a sleep specialist working with older adults, I've noticed how these seemingly innocent items can turn your bedroom from a peaceful sanctuary into a source of stress and anxiety, especially for those over 60 who may already struggle with sleep issues. Recent studies from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who keep work-related documents or complex reading materials near their bed experience 45% more sleep disturbances than those who maintain a clutter-free sleep environment. It's not just about physical clutter. These items serve as visual reminders of tasks and responsibilities, triggering stress responses that can disrupt your natural sleep patterns. Let me tell you about Robert, a 71-year-old retired accountant from Chicago. Despite retiring 5 years ago, he kept his bedside table stacked with financial documents, medical bills, and self-help books. "I thought keeping them close would help me remember to deal with them," he admitted. "Instead, I'd lie awake worrying about everything I needed to do." His sleep quality was suffering, and with it, his daily energy and mood. Together, we transformed Robert's bedroom into a true sleep sanctuary. The solution wasn't complicated. We created a dedicated home office space in a corner of his living room where all paperwork and serious reading materials now live. His bedside table now holds only a light novel or magazine, his reading glasses, and a family photo. The results were remarkable. "For the first time in years," Robert shared, "I'm not falling asleep thinking about bills or doctor's appointments." Creating a relaxing bedroom environment doesn't require major renovations or expense. Start by designating a specific area outside your bedroom for important documents and challenging reading materials. Use a simple filing system or accordion folder to keep papers organized and easily accessible during the day. For those living in smaller spaces, even a dedicated drawer in another room can work well. Replace mentally stimulating materials near your bed with items that promote relaxation, perhaps a book of poetry, light fiction, or your favorite magazine. Many of my senior patients find that keeping a gratitude journal by their bed, rather than bills or medical documents, helps them end their day on a positive note and leads to better sleep. What do you keep on your bedside table? Share in the comments below. Your current setup might help others identify what they need to change for better sleep. Remember, your bedroom should be a peaceful retreat, not a satellite office. Speaking of creating a peaceful environment, let's talk about our next item that might be secretly disrupting your sleep quality. 5. Mirrors. Let's discuss something that might surprise you. Mirrors in the bedroom. While they're practical for dressing and grooming, their placement can significantly impact your sleep quality and safety, especially for seniors. As a geriatric specialist, I've seen how poorly placed mirrors can create unexpected challenges for older adults, particularly during nighttime hours. Research from the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry reveals an interesting connection. Seniors with mirrors facing their beds experience 40% more episodes of nighttime confusion and disorientation. This is particularly important because after age 65, our night vision and spatial awareness naturally change. Reflections in darkness can create confusing optical illusions, increasing the risk of falls or anxiety during those midnight trips to the bathroom. Let me share Helen's experience, a 77-year-old from Minneapolis. She had a large mirror directly across from her bed, which she'd had for years. "I never thought much about it until I started having trouble sleeping," she explained. "Sometimes I'd wake up disoriented, thinking someone was in my room, only to realize it was my own reflection." This situation not only disrupted her sleep, but also created unnecessary anxiety during the night. Working with Helen, we made some thoughtful adjustments to her bedroom layout. Instead of removing the mirror entirely, we repositioned it to the side wall where it wouldn't be visible from her bed, but remained useful for her daily routine. We also added a simple curtain that could cover the mirror at night while maintaining easy access during the day. The transformation in her sleep quality was remarkable. "I feel so much more peaceful now," Helen shared. "I hadn't realized how much that reflection was affecting my rest." The solution isn't always about removing mirrors completely. It's about smart placement. Consider positioning mirrors on closet doors that can be closed at night, or using decorative screens to cover them while sleeping. For those in smaller spaces, a mirror mounted on the back of your bedroom door can be both practical and less disruptive to sleep. Some of my patients have found success with adjustable mirrors that can be tilted away from the bed at night. Here's a simple test. Sit on your bed and look around. Can you see any reflective surfaces that might catch your eye during the night? These could be mirrors, glass picture frames, or even television screens. Each of these can create unexpected reflections that might disturb your peace. Have you noticed how mirrors affect your sleep environment? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might help others in our senior community create more restful bedrooms. Now let's move on to discuss another common bedroom item that might be affecting your energy in ways you never expected. 6. Religious items, sentimental objects. Let's address a sensitive topic that many seniors face: the placement of religious items and cherished mementos in the bedroom. As a geriatric wellness specialist, I've noticed how these deeply meaningful objects, while precious to us, can sometimes affect our sleep and emotional well-being in unexpected ways. Many of my senior patients keep photos of departed loved ones, religious symbols, or treasured mementos right next to their beds. While these items provide comfort and connection, they can also stir up strong emotions that might interfere with restful sleep. Research shows that seniors who keep emotionally charged items near their beds often experience more difficulty settling their minds for sleep. Consider Sarah's story, a 73-year-old widow from Oregon. She kept her late husband's photo and several religious items on her nightstand. "I wanted to feel close to him and my faith," she explained, "but I found myself lying awake at night, caught up in memories and prayers instead of sleeping." Together, we found a beautiful solution that honored both her emotional needs and her need for restful sleep. We created what Sarah now calls her meditation corner, a dedicated space in her bedroom, away from her bed, where she thoughtfully arranged her religious items and family photos. This special area became a place for morning prayers and evening reflection, while her sleeping space remained serene and conducive to rest. "Now I have the best of both worlds," Sarah shares. "I can spend time with my memories and faith when I choose, but my bed remains a place of peaceful sleep." The key is finding the right balance between honoring these meaningful items and creating a calm sleep environment. Consider creating a special shelf or small table in your bedroom where you can display these precious objects in a way that doesn't directly face your bed. This arrangement allows you to maintain your connection to faith and loved ones while promoting better sleep. How do you balance keeping cherished items close while maintaining a peaceful sleep environment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might offer valuable insights to others in our senior community. Next, let's discuss our final item that could be affecting your sleep quality. 7. Fresh flowers chuck indoor plants. While plants and fresh flowers can bring beauty to your bedroom, they require special consideration, especially for seniors with respiratory sensitivities. As a doctor working with older adults, I've seen how these seemingly harmless additions to your bedroom can impact your sleep quality and breathing during the night. Recent studies from the American Lung Association show that seniors are particularly sensitive to changes in air quality, and some indoor plants can affect overnight breathing patterns. Even if you've never had allergies before, our sensitivity to pollen and certain plants often increases after age 65. This is especially important during sleep when our respiratory system is more vulnerable. Let me share Barbara's experience, an active 78-year-old from Florida who loved keeping fresh flowers on her bedside table. "I thought they would help me sleep better," she explained, "but I kept waking up with a stuffy nose and feeling tired." After discussing her symptoms, we discovered her beautiful bedside bouquets were the unexpected cause of her sleep disruption. Together, we found a simple solution. Instead of eliminating plants entirely, Barbara moved her flowers to her living room, where she could enjoy them during the day. For her bedroom, we chose artificial plants that look remarkably real, without triggering allergies. Some varieties, like silk lavender arrangements, even provide the visual calm of natural plants without the respiratory risks. For seniors who still want live plants in their bedroom, consider these alternatives. Place them farther from your bed, perhaps near a window, where they can thrive without affecting your sleep zone. Snake plants and peace lilies are excellent choices as they actually improve air quality without heavy pollen production. However, always keep them at least 6 feet from your bed to maintain good airflow during sleep. Have you noticed how plants or flowers in your bedroom affect your sleep? Share your experience in the comments below. Your observations could help other seniors make better choices about their bedroom greenery. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts about creating the ideal sleep environment for better health and energy. Remember, creating the perfect sleep environment isn't about making dramatic changes overnight. Start with just one item from our list, perhaps moving electronic devices away from your bed or adjusting your nightlight. Small changes can lead to significant improvements in your sleep quality and energy levels. Your bedroom should be your sanctuary, especially in your golden years. By being mindful of these 7 items, you can create a space that truly supports your rest and rejuvenation. Which item will you address first? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more senior wellness tips that can help you live your best life. Sweet dreams. Let's work together to make every night's sleep better than the last.